In this video, we're exploring how to work with different lighting conditions. Let's start with a tool built right into your iPhone, exposure and focus lock. You can often rely on the iPhone's ability to automatically adapt to different lighting conditions, which generally provide a good result. But the exposure and focus lock allows you to take control of the outcome as you see fit. Just tap and hold on your screen and the iPhone will lock the exposure and focus. This is vital in maintaining consistency in your shots, especially when you move or pan across a scene with changing lighting conditions. Now, let's discuss working with natural lighting. First, we can't control natural light, but we can learn how to take advantage of what it provides. Different conditions and times of the day present various forms of natural light, each offering unique advantages and posing distinct challenges. Your ability to adapt to these changes and work with what natural light provides can significantly enhance the quality and mood of your videos. One of the best times to shoot is during golden hour, the period shortly after sunrise or before sunset. This time provides soft, warm light that can truly elevate the aesthetic of your footage. Take a look at our model, Phidias. The light falling on him is warm and directional, yet the shadows he creates are not pronounced. Also, the sky behind him has a similar brightness without much contrast. This soft, warm light can add a cinematic touch to your footage. But let's also consider broad daylight, where the sun is at its highest. During broad daylight, the light is more intense. This type of lighting is not very flattering on faces. People will start squinting, and you'll get strong shadows over the eyes. Overcast conditions, on the other hand, offer diffused, soft light that result in even low-contrast scenes. Let's have a look at Phidias now. You'll see that there is a subtle, even light on him. There are hardly any shadows, and the brightness of the sky matches the rest of the scene. This diffused light can give your footage a serene and calm mood. We also have different types of light direction: front lighting, side lighting, and back lighting. Front lighting illuminates your subject fully, reducing shadows. Side light can give your subject more dimensionality or create a different mood. Backlighting, however, can create a silhouette effect, which could be used creatively. Now let's do a quick exercise. Extend your hands and rotate around yourself, observing how the light changes on your hand. Notice how the shadows change. There you go. Now that I did a full round, I can understand where is front lighting, where is side lighting, and where is back lighting. Now you know how to read light so that you'll be able to position yourself based on the mood that you want to achieve in your video. Now let's move indoor and see how we can use available light to our advantage. Often people use the available artificial lighting such as overhead lights, and this can be a bit tricky. While they illuminate your subject, they can often create strong shadows, especially when used as the sole light source. Now let's have an example with Phidias, and we can see that the light is not very flattering at all. It creates some strong shadows under the eyes and doesn't look good at all. Contrast this with natural light from a window, and here we have a few options. First one is having Phidias 45 degrees from the window, so the light is hitting one side more than the other. But then we have another option, which is having Phidias right in front of the window. So in this case, if you just move the head this way, we can see that both sides are evenly lit. The distance from the window will also affect the contrast and the shadows you will get. Now I'm gonna ask Phidias to move a couple of steps backward, if it's possible. Now we are a few meters away from the window. But if we move closer to the window, please come with me, we can see that his face is more lit than it used to be and the background looks a little bit darker. The difference of having natural light coming in from the window or using artificial light is very clear. Window light wraps around videos, creating soft shadows and a more appealing look. So whenever possible, opt for window light over harsh overhead lights for a more pleasing visual effect. Remember, capturing good video isn't just about the subject and composition. It is also about understanding and manipulating light. By learning to work with different lighting conditions, you are on your way to creating more impactful and engaging videos with your iPhone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
This preview of the iPhone Video Academy offers a sneak peek into the incredible world of iPhone videography. Get ready to unlock the secrets, techniques, and skills that will transform your videos into works of art. But wait, there's more. In the full course, you'll embark on an immersive learning journey covering every aspect of iPhone videography. From mastering camera techniques to refining your editing skills, the iPhone Video Academy has it all. Don't miss this chance to become a true iPhone videography expert. You'll find the link in the description right under this video. Click on that link to find out more about iPhone Video Academy, and I'll see you inside the full course.